Good morning, dears. Let's complete Unit 1, Coming Home, Lesson 3. Reading time. We're going to read about lives around the world. Lives around the world. Look at the picture. She's a girl. Who is she? Where does she live? Let's read to know more about her. Tell us about your life. What are your hobbies and interests? What is a typical day in your life? What job do you want to do one day? Move to Shahana. Let's read about her. My name is Shahana. I am from India. I live in a village with my parents, my brother and my sister. I share a room with my sister. We all get up early. There is an outside tap at the end of the street where we live. My mom gets water from the tap every morning. Then we all have breakfast. We have bread with a cup of tea. My dad works in a shop. I have 2 jobs to do when I get home from school. I feed the chickens, then I help my mom make dinner. After dinner, I do my homework. Sometimes I help my brother and sister to do their homework too. Then I go to bed. We finished reading, and now let's identify some words. Like village. Village. What is a village? It is a place in the countryside as we live. مكان نعيش فيه في الريف. Village القرية. The verb share with. Share with. يتشارك أو يتقاسم مع. Tap. As we get water. الصنبور. The word feed. The verb feed. Give food. يطعم. We finished reading about Shahana. She tells us about her name. Yeah, Shahana. Where does she live? She lives in India. And she gives us more information about her, like she lives with her parents, brother and sister. She shares a room with her sister. What about water? Yeah, they have outside tap at the end of the street. What about breakfast? They all have breakfast together, of course. Then the 2 jobs she does when she gets home. She feeds the chickens and helps her mom make dinner. What about the questions? Move to answer number 1. Read the profile quickly. Which of the 3 questions is Shahana answering? Where are the questions? Yeah. What are your hobbies and interests? What is a typical day in your life? What job do you want to do one day? يا ترى Shahana tells us what? تخبرنا عن what is a typical day in your life. اليوم النمطي النموذجي in her life. Okay. Exercise 2. Read the article again and choose the correct answers. Number 1. There are 5 people in Shahana's family. Number 2. Shahana lives or doesn't live in the city. Yeah, correct. It doesn't live in the city. Where does she live? أين تعيش? She lives in a village. Number 2. The family has or doesn't have water in the house? The answer is the family doesn't have water in the house. Yay! Number 4. Shahana has or doesn't have breakfast with her family. Of course, Shahana has breakfast with her family. Number 5. She helps her mother feed the chickens or make dinner. Correct. She helps her mother make dinner. Move to exercise number 3. Read the answers about Shahana. What are the questions? As you see, we have the answer لدينا الإجابة and we need to write the question وهنكتب السؤال. For example, she lives in a village. The answer, where does Shahana live? Number 2. She shares a room with her sister. تتقاسم الغرفة مع أختها. The question, who does she share a room with? من تتقاسم معه الغرفة. Number 3. The answer, she has bread with a cup of tea. The question, what does she have for breakfast? Number 4. He works in a shop. The question, where does her father work? أين يعمل والدها? He works in a shop. هو يعمل في محل. Exercise number 4. Answer the questions. 1. What is Shahana's morning routine? She gets up early and has breakfast. Number 2. What jobs does she do in the house? Correct. She feeds chickens and helps her mom make dinner. Again, she feeds chickens and helps her mom make dinner. تطعم الدجاج and helps her mom make dinner وتساعد والدتها في إعداد وجبة العشاء. Number 3. When does she do her homework? When? متى? The answer, she does her homework after dinner. بعد العشاء. After dinner. Number 4. Who does she sometimes help to do their homework? Who does she sometimes help to do their homework? من تساعدهم أحيانا لعمل الhomework? The answer, she sometimes helps her brother and sister to do their homework. Question 5. Very important. Write about your daily routine. What do you do every day? It's very important to write about what do you do every day. At home, at school, and everywhere. We finished lesson 3. Thanks for your time and paying attention. With my pleasure, Mrs. Rehab Wagdy.